A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
It's time. Soon, you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then, it can unmake him.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the Outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the Void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the Outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The Outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
How am I supposed to get to the Void?
You've always been good at uncovering secrets. The eyeless have to know a way. Once you have the knife, finding that out will be your next move.
So what's it like? The Void, I mean.
It feels as if you've cried for help and no one answered.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
Interest you in a game of cards. Where am I going to find money like that?
Residents of Upper Sewer District are encouraged to regularly attend local services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the Overseer is useful to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, and all the neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
watching. I just need to figure out... Hurry up! The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught.
Think you can crack this lock any faster? Be mine.
Guns burning down. No one sees them. Feet pass over the streets, scurry in a hurry.
Watch your manners.
People are offering awards for all kind of jobs. On the board over here. You look like the kind who could be interested. Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself. Greetings. I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion. What would Karnaca become without its black market? Even districts like Upper Syria. Some affairs need to be done under the counter. I changed the security system. Don't worry, everything's perfectly safe and under control now. I took over the shop recently. The previous owner had an accident.
My slippers weren't an unusual.
What's going on?
By the Outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacoby murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
I don't even like to hear. The Cienfuegos lot looks promising. That wild painting, striking. Mother would love it.
I can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
And all hurts more. My feet and my neck. Running me into an early grave. I swear if I have to listen to one more complaint, I'm just going to burst.
The minimum bid is fixed at 280 coins. Our fun. Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good.
Here.
I have a bid of 280 from the lady in the blue hat. Do I hear more? 300. I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going one? 320. 320 for an entire estate. Lock, stock, and poppy oil. Cup
Bid here.
340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. Do I hear 360?
I'll bid more.
360. 360 from the discerning lady in the blue hat. Good eye, madam. How about 380? 380? 360. I have 380. How about an even 400? Do I hear 400? 380 going once. 380 going twice. Anyone? Sold for 380 coins.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
Congratulations! You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for... bidding today, ladies and gents. But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt the tasteful eyes.
Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
You feel a special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
Welcome. Please have a seat. Watch your manners.
Residents of Upper Syria District are reminded that the evening hours are to be
Martha, won't you know?
Work harder, and we come from better families. I should think that's just obvious.
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Residents of Upper Syria District are urged to maintain orderly and well-appointed facades to their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant, beggar, or vandal in the area to the Grand Guard for removal. The commerce and cleanliness of our district is dependent on your participation and your...
What was that show?
This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District. To their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant, beggar, or vandal in the area to the Grand Guard for removal. The commerce and cleanliness of our district is dependent on your participation and your diligence.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that. I know that much.
If I can just get through this shift, then I can go and have a mug or something at the pub. It feels like... myself again.
It's funny to think about. She could be reading a letter right now. Maybe about me. Right now.
Isn't it haunted?
Is there...
Bones broken rocks. Not us. Find small places. Slip down cliffside to nibble. Fingers clutching shiny from below.
Easy. Now for the difficult part. I need to stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise. Cienfuegos was obsessed, and it got him killed. I should be able to open some doors from here. Must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing, one way or another.
Detect suspicious activity. What are you doing? To the crown, by appointment to Her Imperial Highness, Emily Caldwell.
Does the void really look like that? This is what I needed.
Michael's Bank wishes you a profitable day. Starting a commercial venture? Michaels and Associates can help. Unlimited drafts on their primary Michaels account and a set of Sevilla cookie knives. Join today. Michaels Bank treasures your business. Associates Deposit and Loan Bank is a warrant holder to the Crown by appointment to Her Imperial Highness Emily Coughlin.
Hey, wake up. I need you to let me in.
Yeah? Outsider's eyes. If Pena caught me sleeping on the job, he'd make me run the shop line. May I have the code, please?
It's B15D. Now let me in.
Okay. Come on in. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Chief Pena about my attention lapse.
There's freedom being hidden. There's license being cast out. Someone is listening too well.
What's going on?
Everything is fine. Just testing the mechanism.
That wasn't scheduled. Nobody tells me anything. All right.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores. Dolores Michaels likes to keep all her secrets where she can see them. The eyeless know a way into the void. I need to find it. Cienfuegos sent eyeless documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step. There, I copied it down. Two locks. This has to be the one.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Someone stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats in the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the Dreadful Whale.
Up to date?
This will be a mess when they find out what I've done. But until then, nothing but quiet.
I should be able to complain to someone.
Good. There's someone here for maintenance. The wrench to get the hatches open should be nearby. This should be able to open the hatches.
I changed the security system. Don't worry. Everything's perfectly safe and under control now.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.